If this doesn't motivate you, nothing will. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not fair. It's not meant to be. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. You have one thing that no one, not your critics, not your circumstances, not even your mistakes, can take away: your ability to rise. You see, every failure is an invitation to redefine yourself, to prove to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you are more than what's gone wrong. The question isn't whether life will knock you down, it's how you choose to stand up. There was a moment when I lost everything. My reputation, my savings, my confidence, all of it shattered. The world had labeled me, judged me, and dismissed me. But in that moment, I had two choices: to accept their version of me or to rewrite the story. Here's the truth most people won't tell you: the comeback is always harder than the fall. It demands sacrifice, sleepless nights, and an ironclad belief in yourself. But the rewards, they're extraordinary. Because when you rise from your lowest point, you unlock a version of yourself that is unshakable. So what's stopping you? Fear. Doubt. The opinions of people who don't even matter. Let me tell you something: fear is a liar. Doubt is a thief. And those opinions, they're just noise. The only voice that counts is the one inside you that whispers, "You are not done yet." You're stronger than you think, smarter than you realize, and capable of more than you've dared to imagine, but none of that matters unless you act. Unless you decide right here and now that you will not settle for a life of mediocrity. So stand up, take the first step, then the next, and keep moving forward. This is your moment, your chance to prove that the world underestimated you. If this doesn't light a fire in you, if this doesn't make you want to get up and fight for your dreams, then nothing will. Failure is an invitation to rise. Life will knock you down, but every failure is an opportunity to redefine yourself and prove your strength. The comeback is harder, but worth it. Rising from your lowest point demands sacrifice and resilience, but it unlocks an unshakable version of yourself. Fear and doubt are the real enemies. Fear is a liar and doubt is a thief. The opinions of others are just noise. The only voice that matters is your own belief in yourself. You are stronger than you think. You have untapped strength, intelligence, and potential, but they only matter if you take action and refuse to settle for mediocrity. Seize your moment to rise. This is your time to stand up, move forward, and show the world that it underestimated you. Your journey begins with a decision to act. Life will inevitably throw challenges and setbacks your way. These moments can feel overwhelming, as if the weight of the world is pressing down on you. But in these moments, you are presented with a choice to let failure define you or to use it as a catalyst for growth. Every failure, no matter how devastating it seems, carries within it an opportunity, a chance to learn, to adapt, and to come back stronger. When you experience failure, it's not the end of the story, it's a new beginning. It's a moment to pause and ask yourself, what can I take from this? How can I grow? This process of reflection and learning transforms what seems like defeat into a stepping stone toward something greater. It's in the act of rising that you discover the depth of your strength and resilience, qualities that only emerge when tested. Failure is not a reflection of your worth, it's a reminder that growth comes from struggle. Every great achievement has its roots in moments of doubt and defeat. The greatest stories of success are written by those who refuse to let failure stop them, who saw it instead as a necessary chapter in their journey. This is the mindset that turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into comebacks. Failure strips away what is unnecessary and forces you to confront your true potential. It challenges you to dig deep, to find that fire within you that refuses to give up. Each time you rise after falling, you build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. When you've hit rock bottom, the path back up is steep, unrelenting, and often lonely. It demands more from you than you thought you could give. Every step forward feels heavier, every obstacle larger, and every voice of doubt louder. The journey to reclaim your life or rebuild what you've lost requires an unwavering commitment to push through the pain, the exhaustion, and the fear. It's not easy, but it's in that difficulty where transformation happens. Each sacrifice you make on this path teaches you something valuable. Whether it's the time you dedicate, the comforts you forgo, or the habits you change, every act of discipline strengthens your character. Resilience is not built in moments of ease, but in the fire of adversity, where you learn to endure, adapt, and grow. The process demands grit, but it also refines you, stripping away distractions and revealing what truly matters. The comeback is not just about regaining what was lost, it's about becoming someone greater in the process. The struggles you endure shape you into a person with unshakable confidence and a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. The difficulties force you to tap into a strength you may not have known existed, and with each small victory, you begin to realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. The harder the journey, the more profound the transformation. The climb back up is challenging, but it's within that challenge that you find the resilience, determination, and self-belief that will carry you forward, not just in this moment, but in every challenge that lies ahead. The comeback isn't just worth it for the destination, it's worth it for who you become along the way. Fear has a way of weaving stories in your mind, stories that magnify risks and diminish your abilities. It whispers lies about what could go wrong and tries to convince you that you're not ready, not capable, or not enough. Fear thrives on hesitation, feeding on the moments you second-guess yourself. But the truth is, fear is not a reflection of reality, it's an illusion that keeps you trapped in inaction. Doubt is no different. It sneaks in like a shadow, stealing your confidence one thought at a time. It questions your dreams, undermines your efforts, and leaves you wondering if you're worthy of success. But doubt, like fear, has no power of its own. Its strength comes only from the belief you give it. When you allow doubt to linger, it chips away at your resolve and holds you back from taking the risks that lead to growth. Adding to these challenges are the voices of others' opinions, judgments, and criticisms that surround you. But these voices are just noise, a distraction from the truth that lies within you. The people who doubt you or criticize you do so from their perspective, shaped by their fears and limitations, not yours. Their opinions do not define your potential, only you can do that. What truly matters is your belief in yourself. This belief is your foundation, your compass, and your fuel. When you trust your abilities and embrace your vision, you silence the lies of fear and the theft of doubt. You become unstoppable because your confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others or the absence of challenges. Fear and doubt may always exist, but they lose their power the moment you choose to act in spite of them. Within you lies a reservoir of strength, intelligence, and potential that you have yet to fully explore. You might not see it every day, but it's there, waiting to be tapped into. Life often presents challenges that seem insurmountable, moments that make you question whether you have what it takes to persevere. But time and time again, when pushed to your limits, you find that you can endure more, achieve more, and grow more than you thought possible. This strength isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's the ability to adapt to change, to learn from failure, and to keep going even when the path forward seems unclear. It's the quiet resolve to face adversity head-on, to rise after falling, and to keep striving for a better version of yourself. Intelligence and creativity are also tools you carry within you. They're not fixed traits, but abilities that grow with effort and persistence. Every problem you solve, every new skill you learn, and every challenge you overcome adds to your arsenal, proving that you are capable of more than you once believed. But these qualities mean little if they remain dormant. Action is what brings your potential to life. The decision to move forward, to take risks, and to embrace discomfort is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. Settling for mediocrity means ignoring the greatness that lies within you. It means accepting less than you're capable of and leaving your true potential unexplored. You are stronger than your fears, smarter than your doubts, and more capable than your setbacks. But the key to unlocking this lies in your willingness to step forward, to push past the barriers of comfort, and to demand more from yourself. The strength you seek is already within you. It's up to you to bring it to light. There comes a moment in everyone's life when the noise fades, the doubts quiet down, and an undeniable truth emerges: this is your time. It doesn't matter how many times you've stumbled or how many doors have closed, what matters is what you choose to do now. The world may have underestimated you, but that only gives you a greater opportunity to surprise it. This is your chance to rewrite the narrative. You are not defined by your past mistakes, the challenges you faced, or the labels others have placed on you. Those things don't determine your potential, your actions do. Every great story of triumph starts with a decision to stand up, take control, and move forward with purpose. Moving forward doesn't require perfection, it requires courage. It's about taking that first step, even when you're uncertain of the outcome, and continuing to step forward despite setbacks. It's not about proving something to the world, it's about proving something to yourself. It's about showing yourself that you're capable of more, that you deserve more, and that you won't let anything stand in your way. The journey ahead won't be easy, but it will be worth it. With each step you take, you'll discover strengths you didn't know you had, open doors you didn't know existed, and create opportunities that once seemed out of reach. This is your moment to rise, not just for the applause or recognition, but to honor the fire within you that refuses to settle for anything less than your full potential. This is the turning point. The world may not expect it, but you've always known there's more within you. Now is the time to claim it, to show up for yourself, and to begin a journey that only you can take. The decision to act is the spark that will ignite everything else.